So we're going to start our program, and we want to start off with just saying thank you for coming tonight. This is our second annual Tiger Tank Pitch Competition. Last year we held it in November over at the Toyota Meeting Hall. This year we wanted to separate the event to kind of accommodate the high school and college schedules a little bit better. So really excited. We have one high school team and 4 college teams pitching tonight. So before we get started, I want to introduce a couple people. This is Randy Klinenberg. Randy is our pitch doctor. So we call him Dr. K, our pitch doctor. Randy and I have worked. Randy's done more of the work, getting the teams prepared and ready, and so we're having some fun with this. We really feel this is an education-based opportunity. Now, we do have some prize involved where the top teams, we're going to give them a $2,500 SBEC scholarship, which equates to 3 months for free of working with the SBEC. We're going to give them a mentor, invite them to our best practices meeting, and be a part of our education program as well. So we're really excited about this opportunity. This is the SBEC's way of giving back to our millennial and our Gen Z. We all think that there's some great ideas, and just like the adult entrepreneurs, they have great ideas, they have unique ideas, and they need our help to provide some structure with them. So this is our second annual Tiger Tank Pitch Competition. In November, we had our first annual, and the winning high school team was from CAMS, and they were called Prostakicks. And we happen to have that team 6 months later, and they want to give you an update. So Tiara and your team, can you guys come out?
Hello, our business name is Prostakicks. It's a social motivational dance class available on downloadable format for amputees. It is an influential program, and my name is Tia Wicks, I'm CEO.
My name is Feluke L. Dutton, and I'm the CFO.
I'm Reginald Hughes, and I'm the CTO.
I'm Delane McGee, and I'm COO.
So basically our program works like it's a subscription base, and you go on our website and you can get your account, and it's like a social media format, and we provide videos monthly for amputees with different dance styles from professional choreographers to learn how to manipulate and use their limb properly to stay active and be healthy.
Now, we started this business because we're interested in helping amputees regain their confidence through dance and get them more active. And we felt that this business competition would help them, will help us, would be a perfect, first start to achieving our goals.
So through the course of the competition, we began with presenting our ideas to a group of people that oversaw our pitch and would later give us tips to better our pitch. So we competed with 3 other schools in our area, and as the competition progressed, 2 teams eventually got eliminated until one other school and us were to the finals, where we pitched to this group of leaders and businessmen who viewed our pitch, and we won, surprisingly, and we think
It was well deserved.
yes, it was through hard work. In the beginning, we didn't know nothing about business terms, but with the help of Randy, he guided us to learn more about the business to better our pitch, and we thank the other team for competing. So,
And after we received first place for our competition, we received 3 months of mentorship from Randy, and he helped us with our startup of the company. And matter of fact, on June 15th, we're going to have our first Prostakicks shoot, where we're going to have our first commercial and make our video. And he helped us with our budget. And
Thank you.
What you won your wetsuit?
Okay, so after I won the competition, I was feeling pretty confident about our business idea, and I decided to present it in a Wet So Believe in You contest, where you submit a 1-minute video to the company and about your dream and about getting like your dream started. And basically, I submitted my idea, our idea about prostate kicks, and it won first place, and it was a nationwide competition, and that granted us $5,000 to start up our business. And with the money, we were able to purchase a domain for our website, get merchandise, and start to film our promo video. So, yeah. Thank you.
Paid for these nice shirts then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, I love that. Nice job speaking, guys.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we're going to start the program. The format is that we're going to give each team 10 minutes to present. We have 5 judges here. The judges will then have a chance for a 5-minute Q&A, and then the judges will make evaluation, and then we'll go from there. So again, we're going to have 5 teams. So the first team we want to bring out is Hermes.
Hermes.
So I want to start off with the question: how many of you guys know someone that suffers from heart disease or heart failure? This is one of the big problems in the U.S. and one person dies every 43 seconds.
But what if there was a way that these people could still be healthy and alive with us today? What if there was a device that was wearable, battery powered, that could predict, provide, alert, and call? My name is Catherine Jorge.
My name is Jiwan Huang.
My name is Melanie Ferrer.
I'm Samantha.
My name is Idohan Arrow.
And we are Hermes.
Okay, so who are we? We got our name after the Greek god, who is a messenger and a traveler, and we plan to bring our medical treatment to areas in need, to make the world a better and safer place.
610,000. That means that 610,000 people in the USA die from heart disease every year. So the problems that contribute to this are slow medical response rates, and when you're having a heart attack, you never know when it's going to happen, and it's unexpected. So you always want to be ready for when it's going to happen, and you want to know how to treat it.
Organizations such as Doctors Without Borders has launched missions in Chechnya, Russia, such as in 2010, they delivered necessary equipment to treat myocardial infarctions in Chechnya, Russia, and companies such as Life Alert made bands that can contact ambulances and provide medical treatment.
Our solution. We have created a wearable battery-powered device that can 1, predict, 2, provide, 3, alert, and 4, call. Number 1, predict. Our device can predict an impending heart attack. Number 2, provide. It can provide necessary self-treatment in the form of sublingual tablets. Number 3, alert. It can alert nearby bystanders with an alarm attached to it already. And lastly, it can call 911 via Bluetooth to the user's phone.
So on the picture on the left, we depict our cardio band, which shows the extruded touchscreen, the manual call button, the speaker holes, and the nitroglycerin compartment.
We're going to let you guys pass this around to see a little bit of how it would look like.
This is just a prototype.
Yes.
So, photoplethysmography, as you can see there, is going to be located under the base of the band. It is an infrared heart rate sensor that can also be recognized as the glowing clip thing you can see on a patient's hand in a hospital. This is not the same as an electrocardiogram, or also known as the EKG. It reads heart rates and will transmit accurate signals to the supercomputer inside.
Another addition to our watch is nitroglycerin. And for those of you who don't know, nitroglycerin is a medication that prevents chest pain. And this is an advantage because not only will it prevent your chest pain and prevent choking hazards, but it can be administered in a form of sublingual tablets, which are tablets that are small and they can be dissolved under your tongue. So when you're having a heart attack, you will simply just place it under your tongue.
Another feature of the cardioband is wireless telemetry. When the PPG senses an abnormal heart rate, either low or high, or none at all, it will send a signal to the computer inside the band and first set off an alarm to alert bystanders, and second, call an ambulance by way of Bluetooth.
Alright, so we plan to have $40,000 for marketing, $30,000 for a patent to make sure that our idea is secure. We also plan to have $30,000 for the working capital and $50,000 for manufacturing. So to manufacture it, we did it by single unit, and single unit it would cost $99. But if you were to buy it in bulk sale, this would go down to around $60 to $70. We would plan to sell this for $200, and yeah. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for listening.
Okay, judge panel, any questions?
First, I just want to say a really great idea. I think this is a big multi-million-dollar potential. I love the idea of the treatment option, the pill, but I would want to know, is this nitroglycerin an over-the-counter thing, or to buy this watch, do I need my doctor to prescribe the pill to go along with that?
Yes, this product will have to go through the doctor since it does have nitroglycerin, and nitroglycerin has to be prescribed from the doctor, so it will be safe, and we plan to target this to hospitals, so it would go through a doctor.
And is that where most of the 40,000 marketing, because that seemed like a high percentage of the 200, so is that's your idea?
150.
150 is even a high percentage.
Well, they asked about the marketing, what you're going to use the marketing for. So I think you were talking about some website design and setup. So
Social media.
Oh, not talking to hospital purchasers.
Yeah.
That too. Going to
Who's
trade
actually,
shows.
who's actually going to manufacture the unit?
We aren't exactly sure, but we aim to get it directly to the hospitals so they can figure things out with insurance and distribution to patients at high risk of heart disease. So we plan to coordinate that. Also, adding on to the prototype that we passed around, yeah, you can see that it's not functional, but we have reached out to multiple societies, such as the American Heart Association, who is also known for giving out loans and help.
So how does this compare to what I read about where you have it on the phone and you're able to, put just your thumb or your part of your hand on the phone and able to register whether you're having such heart attack and send that directly to a doctor? How does that compare? Have you seen that or have you heard about that?
Oh, we have heard about it actually.
Okay.
We plan to make our band a completely medical solution instead of something only directed in phones which have other attentions such as other apps. And we have the nitroglycerin, we have the alarm. It's all in one device.
Yes, it's made to be more comfortable, so you can actually wear this on your band instead of having to go press your phone. Like if you're just walking or relaxing and all of a sudden your heart rate is not up to beat or up to par, you can actually be alerted.
So this is not for everybody, it's just for somebody that might already have that condition.
High risk.
Like high risk.
High risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your beachhead, where's your beachhead market?
Can you go back? The beachhead? Oh, well, we plan to target it in Kentucky, but U.S. has a lot of deaths, but the main state would be Kentucky.
I have a question on is the functionality of it. So it goes on your wrist, right? Is that the most accurate point to detect, a heart attack or some sort of heart disease, or is there another place on the body, such as on the actual heart, or it is more accurate? And then a follow-up is, how would you tell between, maybe, it's a detailed question, but a fast heartbeat, like someone just with a very fast heartbeat versus a heart attack, and could it set it off accidentally when it's just a fast heartbeat?
So the thing with the PPG, when we did our research, it actually recognizes the abnormal waves of a heart attack. We've looked this up and we've researched because our teachers actually asked us that question.
The way.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, what was your first question again?
First question was functionality, like being on the wrist.
Oh, yes.
Is that an accurate way to measure a
It
heart
is
attack?
the most convenient way because the other way on the chest would have to use electrodes, and these electrodes wouldn't exactly be comfortable. and it would be a lot more complicated. So this is an easy, convenient way.
Right.
Nice job, guys. Are you in high school?
Yes,
Yes.
we're freshmen.
Wow. Yeah, you can?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys blow me away. It's absolutely amazing. A couple of things going on here. One is where the idea came from and who on the team. I mean, you know, whether it was personal experience or, you know, development. How far along are you? It's just the prototype and then this little model that you got here. We're not down the road for patenting or anything like that.
No.
Okay. When you get $150,000, you're looking, is that the investment dollars that you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you need beyond that? I mean, then are you going to be cash flow positive, or are you going to need a second round, or have you thought through that at all?
This is what you consider
how
seed
many,
capital?
Yeah, how many products can you manufacture with there? Because you said you make it for $100,
Yeah, with
and
single
you
unit.
sell it for $200, so
Yeah.
you got 50% margin, which is pretty small actually for manufacturing. But
You make 500, which you
That's 100%. Yeah.
yeah,
They have a,
but I don't know if that's.
at CAMS, they have an engineering professor that's working with them.
Yeah.
That's gonna work up the prototype. And we're talking about working with them to give them the structure to kind of answer some of the questions that you have now.
Right. Yeah,
But
so
we
those
just,
are
the
some of the
concept was kind of
challenges, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, where did it come from? Where did this idea come from?
It wasn't actually a specific person on the.
Well,
Is that Jeff's idea?
Is that part of the?
That's where
That's not
that's
planned.
where the 150 is going.
That's where the money's really going.
How do I get a Cobra there?
because like we heard that something about pepper could stop heart attacks. It's not true. Then after we heard that, we're like, what if something can? So then we started coming up with all these different ideas and adding on.
There's a problem. So I had a couple, suggestions more than questions. So I definitely think you should look at kickstarting this, really quick. I think you got to button up the intellectual property, and partner with the university that can do that. Not TH, unfortunately. Maybe Long Beach, UCLA, USC. Because I think there's a lot of ideas. I've kickstarted like 3 watch companies, right? The latest one I'm not wearing was from some Russians who figured out how to measure blood sugar to figure out exactly how many calories they eat, so I don't have to track it, right? This tracks, this Intel bought this company on the Basis watch. They already track things, but your special sauce will be the algorithm. You can do the programming to figure out what's at risk of a heart attack. You probably want to put a warning on the phone. I'm calling 911 in 10 seconds in case, it really isn't a heart attack, it's a false reading. But, just getting that software and that idea, buttoned down, I think it's very kickstartable. I think, there's a whole realm of grants, which maybe if you go to make sure you come to his event, Board of Equalization, and try to network with some of those people there, because I just think there's a lot of grant opportunities to deal with this. And I think you definitely need to start, you've got to market 2 options, right? You need one for me to buy immediately that does everything but dispense medicine. I think you can sell that for $200. Your medicine dispensing one's probably like a $400 one, because you're going to do a different category where people can maybe even get this prescribed and there's reimbursement. So definitely pursue this. I mean, and I'd love to talk to you guys offline.
200 is actually very low to me.
It's too cheap.
I mean, this is a lifesaver, right?
Yeah,
Potentially
it is.
lifesaver.
Yeah.
And if I'm at risk for a heart attack, and you can predict, because you said you could predict
Yes,
at the
we can.
beginning, right? Which I think is a very tough thing to do. If you can predict and tell me ahead of time, so that I can be near resources and stuff that can help me. I mean, that's $1,000. It's $10,000.
Well, that's what the hospitals will
What's the
charge you.
value?
That's
Yeah.
that's the wholesale price,
Yeah.
not the retail price.
Right.
Well, you said selling for $199.99.
But they're
To the
manufacturing.
hospital.
To the hospital.
Oh, okay.
So the hospital will turn around and charge you $1,000 with no problem.
You should charge a hospital $500. I mean, this
Yeah.
if you're getting that for help, think of how much this saves insurance. They're all about managing risk, reducing costs. So if you get that ambulance there, 30 minutes sooner than wife stumbling across my body on the garage, it just has a ton of value. So I hope you guys can keep the IP, and I hope you guys become multimillionaires. Remember to make it sales as CAM students, because I want you to help endow our building of engineering.
Exactly.
And kick 10% back to the house.
1%. We'll take 1%.
One quick thing, I just want to make sure you really understand how you're going to get it to market. Because you're talking about going to hospitals, you may look at medical manufacturers, people that deal with getting products of this, physical products, that sell to the hospital or the medical field.
Well, now, why not heart doctors? I mean,
Anybody
in the,
but that's who does
in the
it.
heart business,
You get
right? So-
you get basically a medical pharmaceutical type company. That's what they do. They sell to the doctors directly.
How about
You don't
Fit-
have to sell.
What
You're
about like
selling it.
Fitbit or somebody like that? I mean, do you know, looking at relationships,
Yeah.
have you guys studied
So
all
just,
that? Because I mean, Tom's
just
talking
continue to
about-
work and try to figure
Yeah.
that part out. That's going to be your key. You know who your end user is. It's how do you get it to them.
But get your patent locked
Talk,
up
yeah,
before
how
you
do you
talk to
prep?
Medtronic or anybody else.
Did you say you're freshman?
Yes, we are.
You're a freshman in high school?
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's give them a great hand.
Yeah.
Good job. So think about when you were 14, what you were thinking about.
Freshman in high school.
Probably not this, right?
Yeah.
So this is amazing.
I mean, just to even get on your feet like that.
Exactly.
You guys
And
did-
the parents are in the audience, and they
Uh-oh.
probably have the biggest smiles of anyone out there.